Prince Oguntade, you've had the part from the police giving assurances. Now, I want you to break it down for the benefit of those who don't know the steps to be taken when there's an accident. And I also found out, interestingly, that there are exclusions to this third-party policy. So you want to explain that exclusion, then you give a breakdown of what policyholders should do when there's an accident, and also the exclusion.
Okay, thank you, presenter, and I thank the CSP for realizing that sometimes the issues arising from unsettled claims stems from people being unable to procure the first incident report, and the excuse has always been police ask for money, which is not true in all the cases. The first incident report is important, and immediately you do that, you must inform your broker or you inform the insurance company through its agent. I also want to quickly speak to what CSP said, Yusuf said the other time, that sometimes because people don't know where to go or who to talk to, it cannot be true. If you purchase a genuine and valid insurance, you must know where you purchased it from. If you buy a product, you must know where you bought the product from. And if you feel that the product is fake or whatever, then you go back to that spot. In most cases where people buy insurance from third-party locations like licensing offices, of course, they will not know where to go to. But where they buy from insurance agents or insurance brokers, or they buy directly from an underwriter, they will, of course, know where they bought it. And if anything happens, they know where to go to. So the first thing to do is tell the police if it's fatal, but if it's a minor accident, you may just call your underwriter immediately. Your underwriter will come. But if it's a serious accident, like he said, the police must determine liability. It helps the insurance company to know that, for instance, if two people have third-party policies, we need to know who is at fault, so that the insurance company of the insured who is at fault will pay. But the insurance company of the other party may settle the claim and still go to the insurance company to get their reimbursement, which we call see, the truth here is that when you have an accident, inform your agent or broker. There are forms to be filled. The agent or the broker or the underwriter will tell you those requirements that you need. You need a police report if it's fatal. You need a police report depending on the value or the volume of the claim. You need to get the police report submitted to the underwriter or whoever is the agent. Then when you do that, if there's anything outstanding, sometimes you need a picture. Sometimes you need to know what time it happened. Sometimes you need something like the driver's license of the person who was driving. Was the person driving with the authority? Was the person licensed to drive? If you have a minor driving a vehicle that is not authorized to drive, it's another matter. But in third party, insurance companies really do not look at those things because they know there's a victim who must be compensated. The way we see compensation in third-party claims is more liberal because, you know, somebody has suffered an injury or somebody has suffered damage that must be compensated. But if it had been some other policies, you start looking at some other benefits policy, I think that's getting too technical. Then you start looking at faults. Okay, this is this, what is that? So if there are two guys who are insured and they have accident, each of them can go and they have third-party claim. The person who is at fault, his company will pay. But if the company does, if you cannot go to the company of the person who is at fault, you go to your own insurance company that will pay you, and you will get subrogation from the other insurance company that will compensate them. So there's no argument about that. The principal thing is, do you have a driver's license? Are you supposed to be on the road? Is the insurance still valid? Was it valid as at the time of the accident? Yes. And then, of course, you cannot have an insurance if you did not pay the premium. And of course, you must now find out if no crime had been committed. Because if somebody was trying to escape from the police and he goes to kill somebody, insurance will still pay. but he still has to answer for the crime. And that's where the police comes in. We need the police report. We'll settle the claim, but we need the police report to determine culpability in each case of the matter. But let me tell you, basically, the third-party policy is a third-party benefit policy. It does not cover the insured. So in most cases, we are very, very liberal when talking to victims.